These rolling acres of pristine and prime farmland in Winters, California are where seeds are being planted to grow farmers for the future of America and the world. Welcome to the farm on Puda Creek.
Basket weave a little bit more.
Home to the acclaimed California Farm Academy, where future farmers get their hands in the dirt and learn what it takes to produce food for new consumer demands as well as the world's growing population.
To train beginning farmers, to train the next generation. We have a really aging farm population in the United States. About 58 is the average age of a farmer, and so we really need the next set of farmers to continue this wonderful tradition and to produce food for all of us.
That challenge and demand prompts students to enroll at the Farm Academy. The Academy is just one of the programs offered by the Center for Land-Based Learning, promoting connections between agriculture, nature, and society. Teachers and mentors share hands-on learning with farming's newest crop of beginners.
They're also not as deep, dark versus something like this.
I think now's the time, frankly, to have new people come into farming, because not all the farm families we have now have a successor. A lot of them don't know who's going to continue their farm operation. So while we have an increase in population and more people who need our fresh, sustainable food, we need to preserve all of these farms and working lands in the face of additional population pressures and development. We don't necessarily have that cohort of young farmers to take their place.
They're getting really hidden though because they're bushing.
Yeah.
So,
the heirlooms are huge though.
Yeah.
Farming is a brand new career for Jason Graff. After years in the classroom as a teacher, Jason is now the student, with a lot to learn about the organic farming practices here.
There is so much to learn about farming, and any farmer who tells you that they know it all, you just gotta kind of smile and say, okay, because things change all the time. The weather changes, crops change, pests change, growing conditions change.
There is a science to 21st century agriculture that these students are eager to learn. Their skills will be tested as farmers are being challenged to produce and deliver quality food while sharing limited resources like land and water. And the biggest challenge of all, dealing with the day-to-day bumps in the field.
If during the California Farm Academy they have a hard time with greenhouse work. It's something that you have to be in at the farm every single day, and it's, you know, say in their future career they might have a farm that's located 12 miles away and they have to get to the greenhouse every day. That might be a challenge, and this gives them an opportunity to practice and to figure out what techniques they like, what tools they prefer, and what it feels like to do it for 8 hours if they need to.
These students will be in this classroom in the country for 9 months, including an intensive program on the business side of farming. Once they graduate, new farmers can lease plots of land at less than typical market rates for up to 3 years. That combination of saving money and providing fresh food is attractive to student Stella Ruiz.
I have a son with Down syndrome, and we just started a taco truck business for him. And I also work with kids in a high crime, high poverty area at a very low performing elementary school, and have helped them start their own restaurant. And so in both enterprises, it's about helping vulnerable populations learn how to run a business, and thought it would be really fun to roll it back to where the food actually comes from.
For Stella, the lessons on this land, in both classroom and fieldwork, deliver insights at a physical and intellectual level.
I feel like I'm a better human being for really being able to appreciate how much goes into farming and how thin the profit is and how much work, and I'm just grateful for everyone who is involved in that.
For the students here, the Farm Academy delivers a certain kind of satisfaction from life-changing experiences.
I thought that this was a perfect opportunity for me to become a farmer. The most satisfying aspect is all the food, and being able to eat fresh food that you pick yourself and bring home. There's nothing like it. So that for me is the big reward, to see the fruits of your labor.